Hello viewers, welcome to the channel, welcome to another Minecraft video. In today's tutorial, we're going to be building the Semovente 7534 M42. So a quick look around. It's pretty much a medium light-ish assault gun with a 75mm kind of short barrel gun, as the name might suggest. So let's get right into it. We're going to first begin by placing down one dark oak fence gate, have a row of space of 3 blocks in between, and place down one more. So next, we're going to skip one block, place down two birchwood stairs facing towards each other, same thing on the other side. And in front of those stairs, we're going to place down an upside down nether brick stair, like so. And then behind the stairs, we're going to take a trench of 1 and 2, fill that up with the bricks, and place down wither skeleton skulls, like so. Okay, behind that, 2 more birch stairs facing towards each other. And then this will be a nether brick upside down stair, and then a nether brick slab right behind it. So taking our item frames, we're also going to need to put ender pearls inside them, but we're going to place down 1, 2, and 3, and 1, 2, 3 over here. Whoops. Okay. Same thing on the other side. That's just going to annoy me. There we go, okay. So for the floor of the tank, we're going to take birch trapdoors and place a row of 3 across the stairs in the front, and towards the back, this will go to the stairs as well. So we're going to fill in the space, and we can move on to the second layer. So to begin with the second layer, we're going to start taking our blocks, which I was using slabs for some reason, but we're going to take the full blocks to speed things up a little bit. So our first row of blocks is going to be on our, if I can position just right, on our second row of birch trapdoors. Place down row of 1, 2, or 3. But in front of that, we're going to take some snow and place them so it's almost up to a block, but not quite. Same thing right here, so across all 3. And then in front of that, we're going to take sandstone walls, place down row 3 right in front of the snow, and then smooth sandstone blocks to the side and on top of the gates. That's right below them. So we're going to take our debug stick. We're going to want north. Okay, I'm just messing this up here. Let's try this again. We're going to want north to be low, so it looks like that. So it's flush with the snow. So in front of those blocks, place down dark oak trapdoors. Oops. Like so. And here you can place down item frames with tripwire hooks, but if you want something a little bit more complicated, we can do that. So we're just going to take our tripwire hooks, so place them on a block that's right behind the walls. I'm going to basically fix their facing, so we want them facing south. Then remove these blocks. Now we're just going to want to up false, and there you have it. So continuing down, we're going to need, actually, like I said, I'm going to finish up the blocks first. So the blocks will go back to our last trapdoor, row of trapdoors. like so. Now we can continue with the tracks. So we're going to take our net brick slabs, place down one right to each side of the sandstone blocks, and place down right in front of the snow. And we're going to take this back. We have forwarded 2 already, so 3, 4, and 5. So 3 more. Then we're also going to take our birch trapdoors, place down row 3. And lastly, we're going to use our nether brick slab and place down one more on top of the slab from the track of the last layer. And in the back, we're going to take yellow green stain paints. We'll debug that a little bit later. And now to fix up our running gear. Where did our iframe go? Just in case you didn't notice, I'm adding Iran and Turkey as new countries to the plot. You can also see Romania in the distance right there. So some new countries will be joining us in the world. So continuing with the tank here, we're going to place down item frames on each side of the blocks. A birch button on the block, and a cobweb inside the item frame. Just like so. So now in sort of similar fashion to the Czechoslovak light tanks here, place down a sign on the second block. I should use the item frames first since they're easier to see. So place down on the second nether brick slab, skip one block, one more behind that, and one on the last trapdoor here. So now we're going to place down signs on the side of the trapdoors. So the idea is the track looks a bit like it goes down like that in a curve, as opposed to just slabs all the way down and a more depressing curve. So we're of course going to do the same thing to the other side here. Skip on the second one, skip one, 2 more, and on the last one, right here. Okay, so we're going to cover up, actually not going to cover up all of them, we're going to leave that one like that. So a sign right there, and a sign right here. Then going to take our smooth sandstone blocks, place down in the first item frame, in the third one, and on the last one. And on this one, we're going to use instead just a ladder right there. Same thing on the other side here. And with that all done, I'll finish up our second layer, and we can move on to layer 3. So to start layer 3, we're going to build a row of 1, 2, and 3 smooth sandstone blocks on top of our second layer of sandstone blocks from the last layer. Might be losing my voice a little bit, okay. And in front of the middle one, we'll place down a smooth sandstone stair upside down, sandstone wall to each side, then a yellow glass pane to each side of those walls. Then we're also going to take birch trapdoors, place them like so, and that'll basically do it for the front of the tank. And we'll move on further back with 2 more rows of 3, and we'll take walls down to the sides of it. Now just for debugging's sake, we're going to just place everything that's going to be around the things we're going to debug, so won't mess us up. So place down row 3, skeleton skulls, right on the front row. And then off of this stair here, place down one. Okay, did not see that coming. I'm going to put our gun barrel on right there. I'm just going to fix this real quick. Okay, So with that all done, we can take our flower pots, just for basically antenna stuff, placed on the facing towards the back, or yeah, facing towards the front. On the right side, place down a flower pot in the middle. On the left side, place one on the last bowl. And behind these walls, we're going to place down a spruce slab. And with those blocks placed, we can debug things, smooth everything out. So we're going to want upfalls for these two. Upfalls for the front ones as well. And we'll smooth out the sides. Okay, we don't want that. We want north to be tall. So the front ones should look like that. And on the side, and on the opposite side, just like so. There we go. Okay, moving on towards the back. We're going to place down two lake gray beds on each of the side rows of sandstone blocks, and in the middle, two end portal frames. So on these beds right here, I'm just going to set that part foot, done. And going backwards, we're going to place down a birch slab right behind the beds. I'm going to take our snow and place down a row that's just a little tad small, a tad taller than the block. The slabs to the side of them. Okay, now we're going to place down birch slabs to the side of the spruce slabs to the side of the birch slabs from the ones we just placed. Put an end rod between with some storage box and exhaust area. And then lastly, we're going to place down a row of 3 skeleton skulls. And then if you want, you can pick up a wither skeleton skull. Place one down on the side with like a spare road wheel, I believe it is, on the side. And we can debug this real quick. We just want the sides to be more evened out. Oops. Hit that. Okay. Well, I guess we want that as well. So you want something that looks like that. So it's got like a slight angle going on. And to the sides of the skulls, we'll place down light gray carpets to finish up the fender. So we want sort of this shape going for it. And to finish up the tank, we're going to do the roof. So a row of 3 smooth sandstone slabs right behind the skulls, which would look better as sandstone custom heads, but I'm going to try ease off the commands for as much as I can. Then you have daylight sensors behind the row slabs, and then 2 snow piled up. Yep, guess that's what it is. For that sloped roof. And then finally, we're going to take iron bars, and on this side, facing towards the back, on the right side, place down 2 iron bars on top of this flower pot. Guess you can't do that, so we're just going to do this. And that should work. So I believe that should finish up our Semovente. Let's see if I can remember this. Semovente 7534 M41, I believe. That's on the M41 tank, which will be coming up in another video. So, hope you enjoyed this build tutorial, and I'll see you in the next video.